Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the daily reading for Monday, the 12th of October. Thank you for joining me. Not coming on camera today, I just don't really feel like it. So I'm just going to lay the cards out. Hope you'll be able to see them properly. Let's see what the energies are for Monday, 12th October 2020. Okay. Right, we have the Magician. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. And we have the Chariot in the reverse. I'm reading towards you, by the way. Okay, so bit of a sense of thwarted manifestation today, I'm afraid to say. And isn't any thwarting in this is the result of misperception in terms of one's own inner state. I mean, most thwartings are a matter of that. And the nature of the thwarting is an inability to keep two opposing forces, represented here by the two horses on the chariot in reverse, to keep them kind of successfully managed within the self. And I know it's within the self because we have the High Priestess in reverse here. So it's not a very happy picture, really. So let's pull another one. I mean, when the High Priestess is in the reverse, we have a kind of inner discombobulation. And it's no surprise, really, that that would lead to this Chariot in the reverse thing. And what I'm getting is not so much any real problems with the progress of the Chariot in the matter of managing the equal forces yet pulling in different directions, represented by the two horses. It's not some sort of problem, you know, the chariot's not going to fall over or fall to pieces or anything like that. It's just not going to move forward. It's a very simple setup. And I say it's simple because what we're coming in with is the Magician in the upright. So, you know, the Magician is the kind of the absolute pure force of doing. It's the card that comes after the Fool, which is the pure card of being, with no attributes, no accoutrements, no burdens, no story. There's no story in the Fool. Zero card. And card number one, the Magician. I can. I am, therefore I can. It's choice, it's will, it's action, and it's the seed of karma. If the Fool is the kind of the open ground, the potential, the soil, the Magician is the seed planted into the soil. And card number two here, the High Priestess, here in the reverse, is the first, okay, this jumped out, the first burgeoning of growth. But you know, so this is pretty fundamental, but pretty simple. So I don't see anything huge to worry about here. Okay, what we've got is Judgment. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to put that over there. we've got Judgment. So there's perhaps some ground to be gone over today. Stuff to be hoiked out from the backs of the drawers, looked at again, perhaps reassessed. But again, I get a feeling this is very gentle. This whole process. It's perhaps a day of contemplation, memory, and yeah, a recalibrating of our sense of forward motion, what we're doing, Magician, how we manage the internal forces, the horses of forces. So I'd say not a day when there's anything major actually sort of happening in terms of concrete worldly progress. Okay, let's put another one. And yeah, something useful can be done in the matter of perhaps going back over some old ground and looking again, the Judgment card here in the upright, looking again at what has been done, why it has been done, and what that means for what can be done. Let's put another one. Okay. Right, reversals is reversals. We've got the world in reverse. So yeah, this just really bears out what I'm saying here about this not being a day of anything kind of bottoming out or starting again. There's no great step from one paradigm to another, no great step from one cycle to another, no great finishing off or starting again with something new. However, I am drawn to the fact that here we have card 1 and 2, Magician and High Priestess, and here we have card 20 and 21. So there's a kind of capping of this reading, very early in the cycle, end of the cycle. Yeah, and one in the upright and one in the reverse. And sitting in the middle here, we have the Chariot in reverse. So go easy on yourself today. It looks like there might be some quite deep thought going on about the past and how the way we view the past impacts on how we go about our daily stuff, where we are managing opposing and perhaps contradictory forces, how we manage that. But I do think that by the end of this day, and this is just pure instinct telling me this, I do think that by the end of this day, we really might see ourselves in a very peaceful place. This is a peaceful reading. It's not a kind of, trying to do it and it's not working and like all these forces coming in and opposing. It's not that. It's not that. This is really, really quiet, really peaceful, really contemplative, and I think really rather beautiful, funnily enough. Really rather beautiful. I'm going to just pull one more. Yeah, this is about beginnings and endings, and the history of how we have managed our will to go one way balanced against our will to go another way, or our will to please ourselves balanced against our will to please others. But it's peaceful. It's really peaceful and I think useful. Okay. As I said, go easy on yourself today. Okay, we've got the Tower in the reverse. So yeah, clearly there's some memories of past crises. And or some sense wherein we might fear for our material security in terms of what might just come in and smack it all to pieces from the outside. But this is only fear. So this is the warning card to me. Oh, sorry, put it up the wrong way for you. It's Tower in reverse. This is the warning card for me. This is the unnecessary element. This is the fear-mongering, all done in the privacy of one's own head. Yes, there are some things that have happened in the past that have come out of the blue and smacked your plans and your security around and caused a certain amount of destruction. It's not personal. It's this is the sort of one of those things cards. This is the one of those things card. It's just one of those things. That lightning. Oops. Where is it? It's just one of those things, man. There's nothing to be done about it. It's no one's fault. It's just something that happens from time to time. So yeah, keep it in proportion. Keep it internal. It's not a huge, great redrawing of plans. As I say, it's a sort of self-reflection on how, over the long term, and I think it is long term because we've got very early cards, very late cards, about how one has managed these conflicting demands represented by the two horses here and kept the show on the road. Because what the charioteer does in the chariot is hold and release, in turn sensing the push and the pull of the two forces, with skill and with experience. Those two forces are held and, in a sense, played off one against the other, in such a way that things keep moving forward. So this is catastrophizing and is absolutely unnecessary today. Right, I'm going to leave it there, a bit of a contemplative reading. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment if you would like to, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste.